Alright, it's Talker Day, back with another toy review, and today I have Kick-Ass 2 Hitgirl, or as it shows on the box, KA2. It's got, it's a nice clamshell. Had to use a knife to slice it open, which is kind of annoying. Got a nice picture of Mindy up on the front here. Got a nice little artwork of Kick-Ass logo, I guess, in the back. Unfortunately, I have yet to actually see the second movie. I hear it's really good. Got a little cross on the bottom, Kick-Ass, and Captain Patriot. I know I do not remember his name, but that is Jim Carrey. Yes, Jim Carrey. Up here we got a nice little picture of Mindy and a little read down here. KA inspires a new wave of masked crusaders who band together as justice forever. Just as they start to make the difference in the streets, the world's first villain, the MFer, the Miffer. I do believe it was, yeah, no, I'm not going to say it. Assembles his own evil league and puts a plan in motion to take revenge on KA and Hitgirl. They can't even say kick-ass. I think that's funny. And I didn't realize this when I picked it up, but this is a NECA figure. And I've always wondered, this is my first NECA as far as I know. I may be wrong, but I don't think so. People always complain about how much NECA's quality sucks, and there was some issues, but at $10, it actually wasn't bad. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and get the really glaring bit out of the way. These were her original holsters for her knives. I had the knives in there, and then when I went to pull them out, somehow this ripped or something. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. So I just cut the other one off. I wanted it to match. And besides, the knives in question are actually these little teeny tiny things here. And she can't even hold them. All she can do is display them on her hips. I don't get that. I really don't. I would have much rather have wanted like an actual holster for her gun, which I'm probably going to try and turn that into later on. But speaking of her weapons, continuing on, she's got a nice little pistol here. She's got two of them. And they're just right the scale, just simple little handguns, which is cool. She also has her double naginata, and it splits apart at the base. Nicely silver painted with the wrapped handles. And, I don't know if you can tell, but she's got one hand has a trigger finger and the other hand is kind of a closed gripping hand. Because she does actually have, if I can keep her sane for a moment, interchangeable hands. She's got two trigger fingers and two gripping hands. So I'm going to go ahead and pop both gripping hands on there. And just a simple peg and pop, like Figma or Figure Arts. And I appreciate that. That is cool. Her head sculpt and her sculpt overall is actually pretty damn nice. They got the molding and sculpting down all over, Is it a perfect head sculpt? No, but when you're doing people, it's always a little hard. But, yeah, that's Mindy. Hair sculpting is very nice overall. Nice airbrushed hair. Her eyes are nice and picked out, which is very cool. And let's go ahead and pop her head off, because she comes with a motorcycle helmet head, which is great. Come on. It's kind of annoying at times, and sometimes the peg that's inside the helmet will actually pop into the head, and you're not entirely sure if it's actually popped on there, and this is actually a little loose. Okay, well, I'll fix that later. But yeah, now she's got a motorcycle helmet on. And I love how it opens up, you see her eyes. Though it's kind of odd that it seems like her helmeted face is smaller than her actual head face. The molding all over. She's got all these nice little spots for the leather folds and creases and whatnot. She's got these extra pistol magazines on the back of her hips. She's got the armor shoulder pads and elbow pads. I like that she kept the little schoolgirl skirt. That's really cool. And they even got the little teeny tiny hooks on the back of her heels, which is awesome. Posability, the head's fairly emotive. You're not going to get a straight up looking head, upwards, looking straight ahead like she's flying. That's on both the heads, because on her regular head she's got that big old hair, and on the other one there's just not enough space for the joint to move. She's got pin and socket shoulder joints, so you can get pretty damn good range of movement. She's got a 90-degree elbow with an at the elbow swivel, ball jointed wrists. It's enough. She's got a joint inside her torso. It's funny though is that when you move it too far, it breaks the zipper. Okay. She's got pin and socket hips, a hidden thigh cut right above the sheaths for her knives. Nicely done double jointed knee, gives her a really good range of motion, and kind of a ball jointed ankle. So overall, she is fairly damn posable. And she sometimes can't stand very well. That's actually really more the fault of my board back here, not so much the figure itself. She comes with a blinking cape, which I do like very much, and makes her seem almost like a Sentai character. I could see this hanging out with my Akiba Black and my Shinkendra Reds. So even when she's carrying a gun, it works. I do wish they gave us a third head, though. Ditch these knives that she can't even use, and give her this head, a second one where she's wearing the mask, and she's got purple hair. Give us a proper Hitgirl head. And even so, I'd have been willing to pay an extra $2, $3 with a proper head and maybe some extra hands. Some closed-fisted hands, some splayed-out hands. That'd be cool. Hell, she's got a motorcycle. They could have crossed out over the vehicle. I don't know if NECA does vehicles. I don't really follow NECA very much. But let's go ahead and get my comparison shots in. Here she is with Generations Drift. This is the TFCC version. Here she is with Generations Starscream. 30th anniversary Generations Starscream, and he doesn't want to stand for some reason. There we go. And SH Figure Arts Akiba Black. So yeah, she's about 6 inches tall, and about at $10 at Toys R Us even. I thought it was great. I really am glad I picked it up. So yeah, it's been Talker Day with a review of K.A. Hitgirl. Thanks for watching.